Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I'll be sharing with you how I made some beautiful lilac daisy flowers. Okay, as you can see I have two different pattern of it here, so I'm going to be teaching you both of them. And if you ask me, I'll say I like these other ones than the one in the center, because I think this one by the sides looks more beautiful. Okay, and as you can see I just finished making this. I still have the yarn hanging out and it's looking very beautiful. And before you go out ahead and crucify me that daisy flowers are always white, okay, my dear, this is my own flower. I crossbreed it to be lilac. Okay, so let's get right into the video. So to start, we are going to start with this very pattern of the daisy flower. I call this one number one, so let's start with the number one flower pattern. Okay, so to do this we're going to be using the yellow yarn to create the inner core of the flower. So let's go ahead and make that. Start by making a chain of 3. So you go ahead and make 3 chains, and you're going to go into that very first chain and slip stitch into it to create a loop. And also after creating the loop, you go into that loop, yarn over and slip stitch again. So you then make 3 chains, which will act as your first double crochet, and then you're going to go ahead and make 7 more double crochet into the loop that you created with that 3 chains loops. So you're going to go ahead and make 7 more double crochet, and that will make it a total of 8 double crochet. Once you get to the end, you're going to slip stitch into the very first stitch at the other end, and then you're going to go ahead and make 3 chains, and then into that very same space you're going to make another double crochet, which means you're going to be making 2 double crochets into each of the stitch. So you make 2 double crochet into each of the stitch, and that will give you a total of 16 double crochet at the end of this round. Okay, so you should have 16 double crochet at the end of this round. So once we get to the end of this round, I'll go ahead and show you what to do next. So just continue making the 2 double crochets into one stitch till you get to the end of this row. And once you get to the end of this row, I'm going to go ahead and show you how you can do this. So we make 2 double crochet into, don't forget you'll have 16 double crochets at the end of this, because we need 8 petals, so we need 16 double crochet. So guys, I'm now at the end of the row. I've finished making my 16 double crochet, 2 at each stitch. I'm going to go ahead and join the petal color. My petal color, as you all know, is lilac, so I'm going to join this now at this point to start making my petals. So I just yarn over and pull it out and pull the yellow yarn backward to tighten it. Then I go ahead and went into the next stitch and slip stitch into it, that very other end. You're going to slip stitch, then you make another slip stitch into it, then you turn the work, and into that very first slip stitch that you made, you're going to make an extended double crochet into it. Okay, so you just yarn over and turn the work end into that very first slip stitch. Let me zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. So you're going to be making extended double crochet. So you pass through the first one, then pass through 2 loops, then you pass through the last 2 loops. That's my extended double crochet. So you yarn over, and into that base of the first extended double crochet, there are 2 loops there. You pass through that 2 loops and you pull it out and make another extended double crochet. So this is what we're going to be doing, and we're going to be making 7 extended double crochet in each of the last extended double crochet. You're going to go into the base, and then you yarn over, you pull it out. Make sure to pass through the 2 loops at the base, okay, and yarn over and make an extended double crochet. The extended double crochet is just that you will pull it through the first yarn, then you'll have 3 loops in your hook, then you pass it through the first 2 loops, and you have 2 loops left, and you pass it through that last 2 loops. So long, guys. I've made 5, so we are going to make 2 more of it. Don't forget, you go into the base of the previous extended double crochet and make a new extended double crochet, okay. So we're going to do this, and we'll have a total of 7, and once you have a total of 7, you further ahead to the next step that we need to take, okay. So you go into the base of the former extended double crochet, and then you make a new one. So long, guys. I've made 6, and this is my last double crochet, extended double crochet, and pass it through 1 loop. You have 3 left. Pass it through the first 2 loops. You have 2 loops left on your hook, then you pass it through the last hook. Then you turn your work and you make 8 chains. You turn the work back to the right side. You know that you turn the work so that you insert your hook into that first slip stitch, okay. So now you're going to turn the work back to the right side, and into that very place that you have the first slip stitch, you're going to slip stitch into that place, and then you make 2 more slip stitches into the next 2 stitches, and you turn your work again and do exactly what you did before to create the second petal. So you just turn the work, and into that very first slip stitch that you made after you finish the first petal, you're going to make an extended double crochet there, and then you go ahead and make 7 extended double crochets from there, building it upward, okay. So you just go each base of the former extended double crochet, you go there and you pick the 2 loops, yarn over, and make a new extended double crochet. Also, don't forget that you'll be making 7 extended double crochet, and once you get to the 7th one, you turn your work, make 8 chains, go back to that very stitch that you started the work, and make a slip stitch into there, and you're done with each petals. So we're going to be doing this till we have our complete 8 petals. So I'll just go ahead and finish this one up. You can always rewind and watch closely so you can understand what I'm doing. So we're going to do that, and then we make turn the work first, then you make 8 chains. Once you're done with the 7 extended double crochet, you turn your work, make 8 chains, then go down to the base where you have extended double crochet. When you started the extended double crochet, and make a slip stitch. So now I've done the 7 petals. This is my 8 petals. I'm going to show you how to finish this up, okay. So as you do your last slip stitch, you just cut off the yarn and pull it out and pull it to knot. Then you're going to be tying this other three yarn that is hanging out all together. So you first start by tying the yellow yarn with the lilac that you just finished working with. You knot it tightly. Then you also after you've knotted it twice, you also hold it with the first lilac that you used to join the work and knot it twice tightly. And that's so much about it. And after you're done with that, you're going to get your scissors and trim off the hanging yarns. And voila guys, you're done with your very own daisy flower that you will use to make different stuff. Okay, so this is number one ready to be used. And do well to subscribe to this channel, turn on your notification button so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, because I'll be using this to make a cover up that you will like to see. Okay, so let's go ahead to number 2 of the daisy flower. I like this one, so nice. I prefer this one to the other one though. So let's start exactly how the way we started the other one. The core of the flower, there is nothing different. Make your 3 chains, make a loop with the 3 chains. Into the loop, make 8 double crochets inside, and that will be the end of first round. After you make 8 double crochet inside, then you go ahead and make 16 double crochets on the next round. Okay, and when you're done with that, we're going to join the yarn and start making this other petals. Okay, do well to subscribe if you've not subscribed, and like this video, turn on your notification button so that you'll see what I'll be using this daisy flower for, and follow along. Okay, so we're done with the 16 double crochets all around, just the way we joined the yarn in the other flower. We're going to also join our yarn here, and then we're going to slip stitch into that end of the other double crochet. Okay, I don't know how to explain that, the other end. Okay, so you pull the yarn and everything is tied, then you're going to go ahead and make 11 chains. Okay, so this one, what you need to start with is 11 chains. Once you slip stitch, you can always rewind to watch, and then after the 11th chain, you're going to go into the 4th chain from the loop and make a single crochet. Okay, after you made the single crochet, you yarn over into that very same stitch. You're going to be making extended double crochets. Okay, so we're going to be making 5 extended double crochet. By now you should understand what I mean by extended double crochet. Okay, and into the base, you're going to pass through these 2 loops at the base. Okay, and then we yarn over and make another extended double crochets, and then into the base you're going to pass through the 2 loops at the base, these very 2 loops here, and then make an extended double crochet. You pass through the first one, the second 2, and the last 2 loops in your hook, and that's my extended double crochet. Rewind, watch over and over again, and you get exactly what I'm doing. Okay guys, so we're going to be making 5 extended double crochet for these very petals. Okay, after we done with the 5 extended double crochet, you're going to go ahead at the end of the 5th one, yarn over, put your hook through the 2 base, the 2 loop at the base, then you go to the first chain after the core, and you insert your hook there, yarn over, pull it out, then you hold your work tightly, because you're going to be pulling out each 2 loops. You pass through the first 2 loops, you pass through the second 2 loops, you pass through the third 2 loops, and you pass through the fourth 2 loops. Okay, and then into the next stitch of the core you're going to slip stitch into it, and that will be the end of your first petal. Let me show you this again. Then you yarn over, slip stitch into the next stitch to start up the next petal. Okay, so you make 11 chains. 9, 10, 11. Okay, then into the fourth chain you're going to make a single crochet, and into that very same stitch again you're going to be making extended double crochet. Okay, so you pull it through the first one, pull it through the second two and the last two, and then you yarn over into the base of the first double crochet is where you make your next extended double crochet. The base, you will see there are 2 loops there. You just put your hook through the yarn over, pull it out and make your extended double crochet. So we're going to make 5 of that, and then we're going to at the end of the 5th one, after you're done with 5 of them, you just yarn over and pass your hook through the last base, which is the 5th base, and then you come to see these 2 loops here. Just put your hook through, come to the base chain and put your hook through and pull it out, yarn over, pull it out, then you pull out from the very first 2 loops, pull it out from the second 2 loops, pull it out from the third 2 loops, and you have 2 loops left. You pull it out from the 4th, then you go to the next stitch at the core, then you slip stitch into it, and you slip stitch into the next core stitch, and then you start your next petal. So let's go ahead and do to the end, and at the end of it let me show you how to finish it up. Okay, so once you slip stitch into the last hook, you make 1 chain, you cut your yarn, pull it out, and then pull it. Then you're going to go ahead and tie this hanging yarn. So first of all, knot it twice with the yellow yarn tightly and firmly. Okay, so you knot it twice, and you're done knotting it with the yellow one, you go ahead and hold the other piece of the lilac and knot it twice also. One, and you knot it again. Two. So then you go ahead and use your scissors and trim out the excess yarn that is hanging out there. And guys, you're so much done with your second lilac daisy flower. Yes, I call it lilac daisy flower. That's my own version of my own daisy flower. I don't want it white. I like it lilac. I like lilac color. So that's so much about it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscription is absolutely free. Turn on your notification button so that you follow when I use this daisy to make motifs and create it into a cover up. So thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Until next time, bye.